2K absolutely ruined jump shooting. The patch came out and it was supposed to improve people's open shooting. It absolutely ruined it for most players. I'm seeing a lot of people complain on Twitter that their jump shot is not what it was before the patch. The game is supposed to improve and get better. For some players, it got worse. Let me know what happened to you after this patch. Are you shooting better? Are you shooting worse? Here, it might be the reason why.
What I'm basically saying, you see the release speed? This don't matter. Probably mattered before the patch, but it don't matter now. You see the bottom right where it say release speed, release height, defense immunity, time and stability goes up. See, it changes when you go up, whatever. All you need is your release speed A+. You could get it to the max. You see where it's like at the end now, like the green bar is all the way at the end. I got it on my point guard like that.
Basically what he's saying is your release speed that you used to adjust in don't matter as much as the release speed in the bottom right of your shot builder. That's what the grades are for, and that's why most people that play the game feel like their jump shot is sped up, because the bottom right grade is what your release timing is going off of, and that threw off what you were used to when the game first came out. That's pretty much what's happening in this new update. Is Mike Wang going to confirm this? Is 2K going to speak on this at all? I have no idea, but this is the current speculation that I'm having, and people are saying their jump shots don't feel as normal as it used to. Mike Wang jumped on Reddit to talk about how people feel about shooting. There were only 3 perimeter shooting related changes on the gameplay code side of things in the most recent patch. Some shots were reporting wide open when they supposed to be open. Because wide open frequency went down a little, wide open windows were given a small buff in modes except Pro-Am and Anti-Up. Deep threes were given a small buff for high rated shooters, and limitless range got a small boost. But he's not explaining why so many people are having trouble shooting now. Something had to change because players are having a difficult time shooting. What is the explanation for that I'm not getting? Lai is a good 2K player, and he plays well in 2K every year. After the patch, he had a game where he's going 4 for 21 from the 3-point line and the anti-up. I don't understand what's happening here when Mike Wang just said that the shooting wasn't touched in anti-up. But even the other player was shooting 5 for 16 and 2 for 9, as you can see. It's like nobody can shoot. Grinding. Day 214 of not being able to green on 2K24, starting to wonder if greens are really a thing or they're just a myth people be capping about. Nobody was talking like this when the game first came out. People got their badges and they were shooting the ball. Now people are having such a difficult time shooting that it's getting crazy. It's not 1 or 2 people, it is a whole Twitter. Every time I open up Twitter, there's a different person saying what happened to shooting. At a certain point, people are thinking the same thing. So the fact Mike Wang trying to act like nothing happened to shooting, I get it. You didn't intend on changing shooting, but something in the update made it change that everybody is agreeing something's wrong. Me personally, I haven't played the game since the patch dropped, so I can't even tell you what I have as a personal experience. I know for a fact when I touch 2K again, I'm under the impression my jump shot is going to be different than what I'm expecting it to be. I don't know what to do with this information, chat. Bruno said, if you're having trouble shooting on 24, try this. I was struggling bad with my shooting after the patch. Release was changing all the time. Some people were saying that deleting your jump shot and creating it again would fix it. And after I did that, I actually felt even better than before the patch. So before giving up, test this. Shooting felt incredible last night after I did it, even without having takeover. Hope it stays like this. Basically, you have to delete your custom jump shot and remake it again. That should make you a better shooter. This is just one person saying this, so I don't know if this is truth to go off of or not. It's just a healthy suggestion. Back to Mike Wang. Contrary to popular belief, we never patch specific jump shot animations to make certain bases or releases more or less effective. But When 2K Labs look at jump shot animations, some shots have a higher green window than others. Every single jump shot in the game should have the same exact green window, so that opens up people to use any shot they want. But the game isn't like that, so that make people favor one base, one upper release as opposed to another. Why is that in the game? Every shot should have the same make window, and it's your personal preference on what it look like, and that should be your jump shot. It shouldn't be the fact that the base and the release have its own green window and it's better than others. That's the part of 2K I don't like. So you saying you didn't patch individual shots are already better than others, so it don't matter. The big change that did happen with the last patch was a significant change to our online code to reduce latency. I'm almost 100% sure that's the difference in shooting that everybody feeling. So that means you broke the latency of the game so nobody can time their jump shot. I'm not gonna lie, when I played 24, the game felt super delayed. So the fact that it would be up to speed, it would throw everybody's shot off. But even if the latency is all over the place, people jump shot is going to be all over the place. And 2K has never had stable internet connection. The game has always had frame rate issues, being in the park and seeing the background and make your game jitter and lag. There's so much that goes into 2K every single year that messes with your jump shot. And this latency thing could have easily thrown off the whole community if it isn't even done right to start with. This kind of feel like what we saw at launch when everybody was trying to adjust to the smaller green or missed windows and throwing up bricks. I'm pretty sure you guys will adjust and shooting percentages will be back to where they were last week. If I'm wrong, there's an actual bug somewhere. I'll definitely let you guys know. As long as Mike Wang is willing to listen to the community and fix whatever issues going on at hand, hey, I can't be complaining about that. As long as he listening. He got his ears to the street, and basically what he's saying is, if I'm wrong about whatever I'm saying, I will look into it and try to fix it. Right now, I already know the community will say there is a bug in the game. There has to be what the community is thinking. Let me know what y'all thinking about shooting right now. Like I said already, I have not played the game yet, so I can't give you an honest opinion on how I'm feeling about it. Since this patch dropped, I haven't touched it and I haven't been shooting. I wasn't the best shooter on 2K before, so I'm already knowing I'm not going to be the best shooter of all time now. Basically, all I can tell y'all is when it's time for me to get on the game, I'll give you an honest update if my jump shot feels weird, if anything feels wrong with my shot. Personally, 2K was happy to tweet about the update. They said they addressed the issue that caused badges to drop to bronze under certain conditions. When people used to quit out, your badges would get reset. So a lot of people on Twitter was trying to tell each other, don't play the game right now. Also fixed a bug that would happen when you're traversing through the city. I guess your screen would get stuck on something, maybe, possibly. I didn't know. Made updates in the rec to prevent the palm trees from obscuring your gameplay. When you are on the side of the court with the palm trees will literally block your camera and your view. It's nice they added palm trees to the indoor gym, but the fact they covered the screen was pretty stupid, so glad they fixed that. These are the issues that 2K tweeted about. The fact they're not talking about shooting when that's the only thing the community care about is something that needs to be addressed right here, right now. How much longer we gonna have to deal with this is my question. This is actually frustrating to hear about through the community, that they can't enjoy the game that they bought. The fact that Limitless Range was broken for so long, they finally resolved Limitless Range, and now you can't shoot at all. That's crazy, bro. Like, jump shooting in this game must be extremely hard for the developers to balance because it's all over the place constantly. And I just want them to fully resolve these shooting issues so people can get back to shooting the game properly, man. I'm understanding that you might not even need a 90 jump shot because the ratings don't even change that much of the shot meter in your shot timing. It's just so much in this game, man. People doing so many different tests, so many different changes, and it's realizing these attributes aren't adding in as much as they supposed to. Let me know what y'all thinking about all this.